Hello guys, KP Shambino here with a new video for Fishing Planet, and it's going to be a long video because I'm just done with working and I was reading the comments on my YouTube channel and I'm going to answer some questions that come back a lot of times. So I'm going to answer the questions. I'm going to talk about the DLC because I see a lot of people spreading some info about the DLCs and not really knowing what you need to do. Should I buy it? Should I not buy it? So I'm going to give you guys that info too, and then we are going to talk about something that they just updated. They are working on the freeze problem. I got that problem a lot too, by the way. That it freezes, but I think what they said in the mail or the info that they just update, because it's today Sunday, by the way, so they are working at the moment. I'm going to give you guys that info too, because a lot of questions are answered over there too. But we are going to start first with the first question, and it's probably going to disappoint a lot of people. So I didn't test it yet with my stopwatch and with my text file and all that stuff, but I'm already playing this map now for 2 weeks. And what I saw right away is that this map is a little bit the same like Japan. Not at the start, because at the start you can do the farm in the Maldives that you did in Japan with level 90 gear. But the problem is that the farm for experience is almost the same in the Maldives. So that's what people always ask me. So I'm level 94. Do you know a very good experience farm in the Maldives? I need to disappoint you guys. It will be probably just the same like what you did at level 90 in Japan. And I will explain why that is. So first of all, there are a lot of species that are the same in the Maldives. And the species that are the same, that were the species that we farmed in Japan at level 90. That are the tunas and the striped marlin. So they introduced 2 very big fish. That's really cool. But the problem is, that's the black marlin and the swordfish. But the problem is that the black marlin is way too strong. I never see this fish coming back in an experience farm. I fished on this one with level 100 gear, and it still took me 15 to 20 minutes to get him in. And he's only giving 120, 130,000 experience. So in the best case scenario, you maybe can go to 300,000-400,000 experience an hour. If you're very lucky and you got 3 of them. But that's a very big problem. And then the other fish is a swordfish. That's a little bit the same story. So what do you need to do here? What I think what you need to do, because next week probably I'm going to test it. That is, you need to do just the same. You need to find a route that you can get tuna and striped marlin. So it's just the same what you did at level 90 from 90 to 94. So that's how it is. Is there a location? I think there can be a location, because if you got the catamaran, I hope that the game is not going to freeze. If you got the catamaran and you do the remastering, is it that called? Or the catamaran makeover, they are going to give you hotspots, and I think that's possible where you can do the same farm like in Japan. I will show you guys it for the people that don't have the catamaran. So it was over here, if I'm not mistaken. So they are going to send you, I think, to this area. Is it here? Somewhere here? Or is it higher? I need to think. I think I made here a video. And here, yeah, I think it's somewhere here. So here, if you do the catamaran makeover, you find here, 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 and hotspot. And I think that can be a route that you can do if you come here. If you buy the DLC, of course, you got already a very heavy rod, but not a lot is changing, I think, on that moment. So what is the problem that I saw with this? So you got a heavier setup, but once again, yeah, you cannot go for the unique black marlin. By the way, another problem is that the marlins, they are money fish and not experience fish. You will see that too. So you can get the bigger fish faster in, but still it's not going to add that much of experience more. And what I saw was that the swordfish, I can be wrong, but I think that, I'm not sure, but the swordfish is sitting here, but I don't think there is tuna sitting. If you can go, of course, here, and there is swordfish, because this is the lane for the swordfish, and there is tuna too, that can be an option if you buy the catamaran. So, I know it's disappointed what I'm saying here, but you need to come here, you do just the same like you did in Japan from 90 to 94, and the guys that got the DLC, yeah, you just need to do the same too. It's possible that you can get the swordfish in it, but then it stops. Therefore, I wanted to find something for the wahoo. The wahoo is giving the same like the Nile perch. I tried it, but I cannot get enough wahoo every hour. So I need to test it a little bit more. So that's it. I cannot say more about it. So yeah, it's a pity, but this is the answer to all the people that ask me what is a good experience money farm if I do this and that. Yeah, that is my answer. So if I find something that is better, or are there people that think by themselves, okay, I got a very good farm, put it in comments, because I'm a person alone. So if you find something you think, oh, I got 50 wahoos in an hour, I found that route, I'm just slaying entire time the unique yellowfin or the unique big eyes and with the swordfish combination, just put it out. If it is good and I see it, I'm the first one to go to that area, get my stopwatch tested, and I make a video that people know how you need to do it. But there is of course one thing. We are going to get new gear. It's not a lot stronger, but it's a little bit stronger, so the catching is going to go quicker. That's something that you always need to think about. So the farm is not that, is very similar, Japan and the Maldives, but the gear is a lot stronger. Yeah, not a lot, it's stronger. So you can see that here. So if I was now level 90, so I would probably fish with this one. So the saltwater casting rod, the highest one, that was Ocean Fury 165. So you can see he got a test of 88 kilogram. So if you go to the Maldives, or if you level up, it's not the casting rods that you unlock first, it's the spinning rods this time. So if you go to the spinning rods, you can see 88 was the number. So you can see at 95, this is already 2 kilogram bigger. So be sure that you upgrade that. Let me have a look. Do we got something sooner? I thought there was 91 too. Oh, there are casting, no. So there is nothing in between to 90 and 94. I'm on the globe, right? Yeah. So double check just to be sure that I don't say wrong things. No. So it start, here, okay, here it is, okay. 91, it's not better. 92, it's not better because 88 was the best casting rod. So at 94, no, 94 is not better either. So at 95, you can level it up. And then at 96, you can level it up 7 kilograms. So that's not a lot. That's not a lot. But be sure that you do that. And then, of course, once that you go a little bit further and you get to the casting rods, the last ones, then, of course, the upgrading start to go really high. 15 kilogram more, that's already 20%. This is 20 and this is 25. So that's what I can say about these guys. This is disappointed, but if you go to the DLC, it's very good that they did this, because I'm going to talk now about DLC. Hello guys, I'm going to talk now about the new DLCs. That was the second most asked question that a lot of people do. Is it worth for me to buy the Chameleon Cruiser pack or the Atoll Scout pack and all that stuff? So at this moment, I'm going to say it to you guys. So those DLCs, they are very optional. The Japan ones, they were not that optional because you had a rental boat that was very dirty. But now this one, you don't need them at the end. And I will explain myself a little bit better. So first of all, I'm going to divide it in two kind of players. First, players that never bought the Japanese pack. if you got money and you want to go to the ocean at the moment, let's say you're level 30 or 40, because I would never buy high level packs if you start the game, because the problem is, first you need to get used to the mechanics in the game. Because I see so many people in trouble. They go to an area, they cannot make a setup, they don't know how you need to fish and all that stuff. So first play the game a little bit, think about it, and then you buy it. So if you're a new player now, I would buy always the Chameleon Cruiser pack. Very simple. Why? Because the price is just the same. You got a bigger boat, you got a bigger setup, you can use it in Japan if you're level 83 later on. So this is always the pack you buy. If you want to go now, if you don't have the level and you're a low level player and you never bought the pack, buy this one. So it's a very good pack, but once again, okay, you get a very big rod, but it's not going to make the experience money farm that much faster, because remember, swordfish and unique black marlin. But it's a very good pack. You got a very cool boat with it, and you got everything that you need, and you will get 60 days that you can enter the new Maldives. And then we're coming to the next question, and this is always a question that I think by myself, why are people asking that question? So I'm level 42. If I buy now the DLC pack, can I get to 94 and can I enter it? How can anybody know that, what you're asking? First of all, we don't know how long you can play every day. Second of all, how good you can play. So that's a question that nobody can answer, because there are too many numbers that we need to know. If you say now to me, okay, I can play every 60 days, 5 hours, yes, you will probably make it. But how are you going to fish? Are you going purely for experience farm? Do you want to freelance? So nobody can answer that question. So the problem is that a lot of people ask those questions, and if they screw up or if they don't play for 30 days, then they can shout and say, yeah, it didn't work. Nobody can answer that question. The only thing that YouTubers can do and people on the Discord is helping you. But at the end, you need to put the hours still in. It's not that you play 1 hour and that you're going from 0 to 70. Always remember that. But as a new player, I would always buy that. So that's the first thing. Another thing that you need to understand, the price of the DLCs. I think that's very high too. But you always need to understand. So somebody said it on the Fishing Planet Facebook once. So I didn't know that. To give you guys an example, if they make a new event, it takes 2 to 3 years until they got their money back. Always remember that. If you see what we got the last year, so this is, in 1 year, we got 2 ocean maps, we got a Ukrainian map, we got a new Halloween event. That's a lot of content. So it's not that the money is gone. We are getting a lot of content from it back. Is it high? Yeah, it's high. I can understand 60 euros that you pay is a full other game. I can understand that people, but you always need to realize you get something back. For the old timers, we had in the Fishing Planet history sometimes 2 years that we didn't get an update. So always remember that it's not that you pay that money that we are not getting anything back. I like the pace that we got at the moment. Because 2 years waiting for a new area is a lot of time. So 3 new areas, 1 new Halloween event, that's very big. That's very big. Always remember that. You get something from it back. Okay, then the next one. Would I buy this one, the Atoll Scout pack? For new players, I would not do this, to be honest. First of all, you need to use the rental boat. So you got the currency. Currency is not really a problem. And then second of all, you get 30 days that you can go to the Maldives. Can you make your money back? The problem is that with bottom fishing is not great in this area. I tried unique giant grouper now for 2 days and he sucks to catch. Really true, and I got markers. Then you got here a saltwater spinning rod, 77 kilogram. You can go for the tunas, but you will get in trouble for the unique black marlin and for the swordfish. So And you don't have a boat. That's the problem. So you need to always keep using the rental boat. If you got 20 euros more, always buy this. I would never buy this. I only would buy this in the situation that I'm going to say a little bit later. But first, I'm going to talk about something important. I see it so many people still saying. So I cannot keep the fish in certain boats. That's true. But why would you keep the fish? What is the reason? If somebody can say the reason why he want to keep the fish. So, for example, if you got this boat, that means you can see it here. So I think this is 350 kilogram that it can keep. So the unique black marlin, the unique swordfish you need to get back. But every boat probably is around 500,000-600,000 currency. Because if you throw the fish back, the only thing that you're missing is the price of the fish. You cannot sell it. So what are you going to do? What is the difference between 20 million and 70 million currency? 50 million, yeah, that's true. But what are you going to do with it? You cannot buy anything with 20 million and you cannot buy anything with 70 million. So that's always something that I don't really understand. You guys, look, this is the boat that I'm fishing at the moment with. Why? This is from the boat pack in Japan. It can only hold 200 kilograms because I only need the experience. Why I'm using this one? I play solo. It's very easy to turn around. I can see around me a lot easier. I can see my rods a lot easier. It's just a lot easier to use this one than the very big boats. So always remember that. And if you get a fish and you throw it back, you always get the experience too. So that's something that I cannot understand where the... I know in real life you want to keep the fish and you want to show it off, but here I'm not sure why everybody is always so angry because they cannot keep the fish, because you will get the leaderboard too, by the way. So not sure why that is, but it's not really needed. Even if you come here as a level 7, you buy one pack, you play 4 hours, you got 2 million currency. So I don't know if there are people that can say it on an intellect way why you need to keep the fish, all the fish. Just be my guest. There was a guy a couple of days ago said to me, I need to keep it because a setup is 1 million. Yeah, that's not true. 1 million, even if you throw your fish back, even with the rental boat, I make 1 million in 5 hours of playing. So I don't see the benefit, and you don't even have the level to buy that equipment because you need to level up. The problem in this game is its experience is hard to get, not the money. And that was always the case. The moment that you're in this game on the sturgeon, money is not a problem anymore in this game. So I cannot understand it. Why the focus is so hard. So for so many people, I want to keep the fish. So, but that's a little bit my rant. So now I'm going to talk about the people that already bought a Japanese pack. So if you buy or you bought in the past one of those, do you need to buy one of those? Not really. In my opinion, if you buy this one, okay, you need to level up from 90 to 94, but if you saw the first part, there is not really a benefit what you can have. So if I didn't have all the DLCs already, I didn't bought this one. I didn't take it. I just take this one because you can use that too. In the okay, it takes a little bit longer until you got access to the Maldives, but that's all. Then another thing, why would I buy this one? For people that got one of those packs, what is in this one? The rods are not that great, once again. A bottom rod, is this a bottom or a spinning rod? I thought this was a bottom rod. Karasutio. Let me have a look that I say it right. Is that brand? No. Are they spinning? No, the Michi is spinning. It's this one, yeah. So they are bottom spinning rods. So, no, like I said, bottom fishing is not so good, but why would I buy it? There is, I think, one time why I would buy this pack. That is, if you bought one of those packs and you want to get access to the new area, then I would buy it, because this is going to give 30 days, isn't it? Let me have a look. Yeah, 30 days to the Maldives. Then you can buy this one, but for the rods you don't need to do it, because this is not better than the level 91, and this is not better. So that was it a little bit, guys. So the thing is that the 2 DLCs that we got at the moment are very optional. That's the only thing that I can say to you guys. Is it worth to buy it? If you want to support the game, I would do it, because you get 4 new things every year from it. If you don't have the money, yeah, you don't spend money. There is not really that much that you're going to lose. And you can just level it up, keep playing with this one, this boat, or even this boat, because I'm using it too. Just level up, have fun in the area, and you just play it free to play. I would always think buy premium, because that's something that you need, because from the moment that, when was it, level 83 Japan, the experience went ridiculous high. We didn't talk anymore in a million, we talked about tens of million, and that's just the case. So you can just buy premium. I think if you want to level on a decent pace, you need that, but that was it for the DLC part. I'm going to talk now about the update that they just gave, info update. About the crashes. Okay, so guys, a couple of hours ago they made this update or info. So this is, by the way, Sunday, so they are working at the moment on it. So here's a quick update on the post-release fixes on Steam and Epic. So we are aware of some crash and freezing issues and are actively working on the fixes. A new update is rolling out at this very moment to improve the game stability. To avoid interruptions in your gameplay, we are updating server one by one as many players are online. A few more updates will follow in the coming days and we'll keep it posted. So they are working really hard on it. So you need to understand the next, because that's something that a lot of people get always angry about it. So the thing is that this game is tested for some time now. I know a lot of testers. There are a lot of people that test that game. They do a lot of fixes. They bring a lot of bugs out. But there is one problem. You never can test something with, like, let's say 5,000 players online. So if you go live, there is always that gray zone that you never can test on test servers, because you simply don't have 5,000 or 10,000 people on test servers. And that's what happened now too. So you always need to understand that. So what they are doing, they always do that. So they just check the quality. Is the quality good? Is it stable? Did we fix all the problems that we can fix on the test server? Yes. Then we are going to bring it live, and then we need to see what is going to happen if we got a lot of people that go to the server. Therefore, they just skipped the 4th of July event too and all that stuff. I can understand that, because you don't want to stress more your servers with other stuff, because the consoles are coming, the mobile is coming in, so you always need to understand that, because this is not simple. They bring a very big map, an ocean map. There is a lot of stuff in that ocean map, so that's understandable, but always remember, I know that the moment that this went live, the developers are non-stop working to try to fix it, and it will get fixed. So today at Sunday, they did a patch, the next day patch are coming, so always remember that. But some things you simply cannot test. I did other games, Diablo 4, it was 3 days unplayable. They got maybe 1,000 people working on that game. It's always the same. Every game that got launched that is online got problems. Path of Exile, just the same. Path of Exile, a couple of weeks ago, a game that is already 12 years out, had a lot of trouble the first 5 hours, and it's always happening, because you never can make the same stress on the servers as in the live. That's not possible. So then the next one, while it might seem like everyone is reporting issue, our data shows that most players are playing smoothly. Still, every affected player matters to us. That's normal. If players buy your product or play your product, everybody need to get a chance to play the game if they got the setup that can run the game. The crashes vary in case, and limited diagnostic info from users make it harder to resolve it quickly, but we're on it. And then this one is very important too. That's something that some people said too. We're also considering compensation options for those who made in-game purchase during this period. So always somebody was asking that on the Steam forums. So they are considering that. First, we want to make sure the game is fully stable. Then we'll take care of compensation. So that's really important. And then they talk about 500 kilogram. I had that today too. I think my unique giant grouper, he was stuck. I tried to put him on the beach, but he didn't want to go on the beach. Okay, here you can do it. So this is interesting. Regarding another reported issue, reeling in big fish 500 kilogram on the new map. Some of you noticed that they get stuck in the last few meters. That's true. Our investigation showed that this isn't a bug, but a physics-based interaction. To land the fish, use a wider pull and reel motion, lifting the rod higher just like you would in real life when pulling a very big fish into the boat. That triggers the gaff animation and get the fish aboard. Okay, I'm going to try that. Thanks for watching, guys. Have fun. Bye-bye.